Lovely. Yeah, so the theme for today is, or I recommend if it's just put me as a big screen, I recommend you put it, you can go view and gallery view, and then you can see everybody. It's nicer. But sometimes when you pin it, it goes automatic. So yes, the theme for today is, for me, new moon is a lot about going within. Winter solstice to me is a lot about going within. So it's just a lovely time just to take that moment to come into stillness and to go within and see, when we go into stillness, what is within us. So the idea is a little bit to clear our minds, but it's more clearing our minds of other people's stuff. So then we can see what's actually inside ours. And it could be just peacefulness. There could be things that's beneficial to see. My invitation for you is just to go with it, really, and just see what happens. Have no expectations. So with that intention, to find that stillness, remembering that you can follow my words if you like, but you can also follow your own inner guidance as well, to doing what feels good for you. So if you want to take a moment to come into balance within yourself and physically, so it might be just adjusting your position, having a little feel in this moment, a check-in in this moment, how your body wishes to be. So if you need to stretch, you can stretch, just bring those muscles into balance. Having a feeling, do you wish to stand? Would you like to sit or lay down for this meditation? And as you come into whichever position that is, just making those subtle changes so that you're comfortable in this moment. And in this moment, if you'd like to open up a meditation space, that would be lovely. So to do so in the mind's eye or physically, you can reach about a foot above your head, dipping into an energy center, a center that's just about a foot above your head, and opening up that space around you. Giving yourself that safe space, that meditation space in this moment, held in all directions. Maybe taking a moment just to feel how it feels to be held in all directions. Noticing what you notice, I'm going to invite you now just to bring your noticing to the breath at the end of the nose. So with that mind, with that intention, just inviting my mind to focus on the breath at the end of the nose. And if you wish to utilize your mind to do so, just letting your mind know, just taking a moment to focus on the breath at the end of the nose. And feeling free to name what you notice. So when I focus my intention, when I focus my attention, the breath at the end of the nose, I notice. I'm just listing what you notice in this moment. And after a while, you might feel, oh, I don't wish to list what I'm noticing anymore. I just want to be with this breath. And you can do so if you choose. That breath at the end of the nose. If your mind wanders, you can allow it to wander. But if you'd like to bring the mind back, you can also allow the mind to come back, invite that mind to come back to that breath at the end of the nose. And maybe noticing that stillness in movement of that breath at the end of the nose. And then when you're ready, I'm going to invite you, if you choose, well, you can continue with the breath against the nose if you wish, but I'm going to invite you, if you choose, to bring your awareness to how the breath moves from the breath at the end of the nose through the whole body, from the whole body back to the nose. So from that delicate coming in at the end of the nose, coming into your chest, your diaphragm, your belly, all the way through the whole body, and the whole body back through to the nose. So if you choose, being with that full body breath for some moments. So breathing in, I'm aware I'm breathing in that full body breath, and that moment of stillness between the breaths. Breathing out, I'm aware I'm breathing out, and that stillness of moment in between the breaths, and breathing in, working with the words that feel good for you. As you follow that breath, as you bring that awareness of the breath. And seeing if you can find that stillness here too. That stillness of movement in each moment, simply with the breath. Utilizing words if that helps. Breathing in, I'm aware I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware I'm breathing out. Simply letting even those words go and just being with the breath. And you're noticing. And as you do so, noticing any images, any colours, feelings or thoughts that come, if any. That breathing in, aware and breathing in. I'm also aware of the space between the breath, and breathing out. I'm aware and breathing out. I'm also aware of that space between the breath. And with those images, those feelings, I invite you to imagine, visualize, sense a path in front of you. Maybe a small path, maybe a bigger path. Path in nature. Path in nature that leads to a beautiful body of water. Maybe a pond, a lagoon, a lake. And if you feel to, you can walk down that path to that body of water, stepping gentle steps in each moment. As you come closer and closer to that body of water, and just before you enter the space where there is that body of water, maybe just taking a moment just to notice what you notice. Maybe asking, is there anything I need to do here before I step in and be with this body of water? To feel a yes, you can ask what's beneficial to do here. And allowing yourself to do that if you choose. I'm going to invite you in this place to see if you can come into a place of stillness before you enter that space. Finding that space of stillness within you. And asking, may I enter this space, this place with a sacred body of water? If you feel a yes, allowing yourself to step into that space if you choose. And just taking a moment just to be with that body of water in this moment. Being with the body of water as you find that stillness within you. Utilizing words if that helps. So aware of the stillness within me, I breathe in. Aware of the stillness within me, I breathe out. Maybe noticing what happens to the water around you as you come into that stillness. Maybe noticing just as you come into stillness, even for a moment, that body of water mirrors and comes into stillness too in this moment. And if there are ripples, allowing the ripples, noticing, observing. Then notice, even after ripples, that body of water can come into stillness. Can come into stillness in each moment. And just allowing yourself to be in this space for some moments if you choose. Just simply observing and just noticing what you're noticing. Simply just being in this space. Again, if the mind wanders, allowing it to wander. And if you feel maybe inviting it to come back to simply being in this place. With that awareness of the stillness within you. And that stillness in the water. And you can ask, what's beneficial to be here? How is beneficial to be in this place? And allowing yourself, if you choose, just to be in this space. And if you choose, you can be in this place, maybe even step into the water and float in the water in this space. However you feel to be in this moment, just allowing yourself just to relax if you choose and just be. And allow the water and the stones and the nature and the air, however it is for you, just to carry away anything that's stopping you from simply being in this moment. Anything that's stopping you being in your power of being. Allow that to drift away, to float away. No intention, anything that's stopping me from simply being here. Allowing that to go, even for a moment. And allowing yourself simply to be in this space. And if any thoughts come up of anything that you need to do, you can acknowledge that thought, thank that thought for appearing, and then just let that thought flow away. Because in this moment, just for these moments, all there is to do is to breathe and be in this space. Again, letting anything go that's to be let go. Maybe acknowledging it, thanking it, just letting it go, just letting it know, just in this moment, for these moments, just taking a few moments just to be in this space. In this space, you might like to ask, what's beneficial for me to notice here? As we move from being just a slightly bit of doing, I might like to ask, what's beneficial for me to notice here about this just being? It's beneficial to notice. Maybe asking, what am I learning here? Is there something that I'm learning? Something that's beneficial to learn in this space? And maybe in this space is a healing piece or a gift of some kind. And you can ask, what is the healing piece here? What is the gift? And is there a symbol or an image, a feeling to help remember this gift, this healing piece? And if there is, you can ask, what does this mean to me? And how can I work with this healing piece? How can I work with this gift? And allowing yourself to be with this gift if you choose in this moment. And bringing that gift into you if that feels good to do so. Allowing this gift to inform your cells, your neural pathways, just flowing through all of those gently. And if there were words to describe this, what would it be? I'm going to say a few words, and if you'd like to complete the sentence, maybe that can help bring that in. So in this moment, I, in this moment, I can. In this moment, I have. In this moment, I am. In this moment, I feel. And allowing yourself to feel that in this moment. Before getting ready to go from this place, knowing you can come back anytime, maybe asking this place, what can I do for you? Maybe is there a gift I can give you? And when you ask, what can I do for you? What do you notice? And allowing yourself to give that if you choose. And when you're ready, I invite you to turn and find that path that you came through. Thanking the water, thanking that place, bringing that gift and bringing that stillness with you. letting anything else go that's to be let go and to be left behind in this place. Bringing that gift and that stillness with you as you come back up the path. Back up the path and into space where you are now. And feeling that body, feeling that breath. And feeling that breath move around the body from the nose all the way through the whole body. And that whole body back through to the head, through the nose. And feeling that place of stillness within you. If you can feel that place of stillness, that place where you can simply be. And if you received a gift, a healing piece, it can be lovely to reach out physically and bring this into the body where it feels good for you. If there was a symbol or an image or a feeling or a colour, bring it in. Be feeling the words in this moment, I. In this moment, I can. In this moment, I have. In this moment, I feel. In this moment, I am. Wherever the words are for you. And then when you're ready, if you choose, you can just bring back that meditation space, like dipping under a cloak, bringing it up to about a foot above your head, bringing it in to your heart, to your belly. Feeling that heart and that belly come into balance. Being with those words or just simply being in this space. That heart and belly come into balance with the breath, with the body. And when you're ready, just gently coming to, maybe giving yourself some moments to write anything down that you wish to remember, or simply just to reflect on anything you wish to remember in this space. Lovely. Then if anyone would like to share, that would be lovely.